Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, 6 Miles to Go. In the video today, I have another box of curriculum to open with you.
Are we there yet?
Alright guys, so to be honest, I cannot remember what's in this box, so we are going to open it and find out together. I have two little helpers here who wanted to help me open the box.
There's the satisfying stuff inside its tray.
They like the packing material.
Yes.
Are you guys excited to get started with our school?
Yeah.
We're pretty excited to be homeschooling. So I'm super excited that the girls are really excited about starting homeschooling, as you can see from the fact that they wanted to help me open this box. And when I opened it, I saw that it is our history curriculum. I chose the story of the world for our history curriculum. I actually asked around to a few homeschool moms that I knew because I wanted something that was fairly, I guess in a sense, almost neutral and really covered a lot of different perspectives. I realized with history I'm going to have to pull a lot from literature, which is what my parents did. And I really appreciated the fact that they allowed me to kind of look at history from different perspectives, which is definitely something I want to do with my kids. And this one came highly recommended by a couple of homeschool moms, and so that's why I chose this one. And this is Volume 1, The Ancient Times. It says from the earliest nomads to the last Roman Empire. I decided to start here with all of the kids. This is a family unit, so this is something that we'll do all together and then move forward with history. And this is the revised edition. So let's see. So it looks like there are 42 chapters in here, which isn't too bad. At the beginning there's an introduction, just explaining what is history, what is archaeology, and then it starts with the first chapter. I like the fact that this is going to also help with our reading aloud time. There is a lot of reading here for them, and so that will be just good to work on their reading skills and helping them to read fluently. We have the activity book here, and this is a pretty thick book, so let's take a peek inside, shall we? Let's see. So as you see, it has all the chapters laid out. Gives you the photocopy and distribution policy. It kind of goes over how to use the activity book. That will be my summer reading. And using this book in the classroom, it goes through a pronunciation guide. That's kind of nice, or pronunciation guide, sorry. Which is kind of nice because a lot of those historical names I know I kind of fumble over, so it's really good that they include that in there. So they give you encyclopedias in here to cross-reference. They give you some additional history reading materials, which is really nice. On here, this is chapter 1. It looks like, yeah, so they have a little section here for cross-references, which I really, really like that. I think I like not just looking at a history book and kind of reading the text, but I like having the option. I'm going to scoot in, you guys. I feel like I'm like all the way over here on the side. I like the option of having references and reading material. I really like that. They have review questions in here, a narration exercise next, some more review questions, and another narration exercise. And here, additional history reading. So they have books to go along with what you are learning, which is fantastic. And they have corresponding literature suggestions. Now, I will say this is a lot of reading, but I think that's going to be good for our girls. I want them to expand their vocabulary. I have some map work in here, which is fantastic. This says you find and circle the city of Jericho, trace the Tigris and Euphrates River in blue. So it looks like they do work on some map skills, which will be good for all the girls. Review for Naomi. London was learning a little bit about that this year, so that'll be good to continue for her, and then Layla introducing her to that. They have activity projects in here, which I love because, you know, my kids are 4 to 10. Next year they'll be 5 to 11. But even with those ages, you know, keeping their focus can be tough. And so I like the fact that these have activities and it isn't just strictly like sit there and read through a textbook. It's really nice that they provide not just one, but two. Let's look ahead and see if that is typical. So this one is the Mauryan Empire of India. I hope I said that right. And it looks like it's the same kind of format where you see that they have the cross references. They use the Osborne Book of History and the Osborne Internet Linked Encyclopedia, and then they give you 2 others here as well. We'll probably get the Osborne one. I really enjoy the Osborne books. So yeah, it just, you know, kind of lays out everything for you. I like how it's very organized. And that's the other thing I liked about The Good and the Beautiful as well. And I'm seeing this curriculum, I like that about this. Sometimes you will go through curriculum, I remember growing up, and it's just like pages and pages of reading and prepping for the lessons. And so for me, I just like that like simple, easy to the point type of, you know, reference when it comes to planning, and this is perfect for that. Looks like map work is actually throughout this book because I skipped forward. This is chapter 31, and once again they have map work on here. They have a coloring page that you do, and the project is learn how to make rice, which is that would be good for the kids. And they have an Indian curried rice recipe that sounds delicious. And they have some games in here. So yeah, it looks like typically the activity, it isn't just one activity. Whoops, I'm getting to the activity pages. Let me go back. It looks like they do have several projects for you to do. Yeah, so that seems pretty consistent through here, which is wonderful. The tests and answer key. So there are tests. That's what I was kind of wondering. And there are. So you can see it looks like at the end of each unit, there will be a test, which I think is good for my older girls, just to really make sure that they're absorbing the information and really understanding what we're going through. I'm going to flip forward here just to make sure that I was correct in saying, yeah, there is a test at the end of each unit, but yes, that is correct. So that for the test, my older 2 will be doing the test, Layla won't, because she's younger, and then there is the answer key back here for me. Which answer keys are so nice. After this year of virtual schooling, I am just so grateful for the answer keys because, you know, it just helps to not have to like work everything out for yourself. Not that this would be that difficult that I couldn't do it, but it just makes life easier. That is everything as far as our history goes. And I will put the link in the description for this curriculum if you want to check it out further. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll join me for the next one. And as always, enjoy the road of life.